To another episode of the NSMQ live show. My name is Anthony Benjamin Adiaba, and I will be moderating tonight's conversation. This evening, we are talking to Jemima Opokua Obeng from Krobo Girls 2018. She was adjudged the best female contestant that year, and she led her school to their first semi-final appearance in history. So today we're going to hear about her and find out what she does beyond the quiz and her work life. So good evening and welcome to the show, Jemima. Good evening, Jemima. Can you hear me? Hi, Jemima. Can you hear me? Because I can see you, but I can't hear you. I don't know if you can hear me. Hello. This is. It seems Jemima is having an audio-related problem because we can see her, can't we? Yeah. But it seems she can't. Hi guys, sorry for the disruptions in the production. Sometimes stuff happens. We're working on it, and we hope there won't be any more disruptions. But good evening once again, and welcome to the NSMQ live chats, where we talk to legends and former contestants of the NSMQ and find out about their lives and their careers beyond the quiz. Tonight we are speaking to Jemima Opokua Obeng from Krobo Girls SHS. She participated in the 2018 edition, and she was adjudged the best female contestant in that year after she led her school to their first semi-final appearance in NSMQ history. So good evening and welcome to the show, Jemima. Hi, Jemima, can you hear me? Hi, Jemima.
Hi, Anthony.
I hope you can hear me clearly and you can see me clearly too, because I can't seem to see you here.
Yes, please.
Great. Let's see if we can see you in a bit. Um, I've already introduced you, but it would be nice to hear you introduce yourself in your own words. So can you tell us who is Jemima?
I've been trying to find that for ages. Hey, Jemima. Okay, so I am a young engineer, a young civil engineer who is, let me say, goal oriented, free spirited, talented, happy.
Mm. Sorry about that. I think the connection dropped for a bit, but you were saying you are free-spirited, goal-oriented. It sounded like
Yeah,
you have a lot of adjectives to describe yourself.
yeah,
Um,
of course.
but what about your interests? Could you tell us something about like maybe you like sports? I find that a lot of my guests have their favorite football teams or some sports. Or,
Okay, I like theater, writing
okay,
scripts, drama, dancing. Yeah, I like food, cooking.
okay.
Yeah,
It sounds like you're very confident in front of the camera. So I'm sure that helped with your time on the set.
yeah.
That's cool. So, well, since the internet is good now and everything is working, I'm just going to start the conversation quickly. So, NSMQ 2018, what can you tell us about that? What do you remember from that whole time in your life?
NSMQ 2018. There are a lot of memories. But
Hello, Jemima. Oh, it seems you're frozen. Hi, Jemima. Can you hear me? Hi, Jemima.
Hi, I'm
I don't know what's happening
like
to us today.
misbehaving.
Yeah, because the moment you start talking,
Yeah, I'm so sorry.
it's fine. It's you're a civil engineer after all, not a telecoms engineer, so we can't blame you too much.
Okay,
But since we have you back anyway, we would love to hear you talk about your time on the NSMQ. That's what you were saying before we lost you. So, what do you remember from the NSMQ and what has stuck with you all these years?
most of them with the contest I had, but the ones I really hold on to are the friends I made throughout the period. Yeah, and some of the experiences I think that groomed me, basically.
Okay. Are you still in touch with your teammates?
Because almost everyone, Marlene, Harriet, Ama, Elsie, yeah, yeah, in touch.
Okay, that's cool. And I usually ask people who their favorite NSMQ contestant of all time is. Usually they say someone from their school, so I add someone who's not from your school. So who's your favorite NSMQ contestant of all time?
Contestant. That should be Kissy St. Peter's 2018.
What makes you like him so much? Or what makes him your favorite contestant?
I mean, those two were so calm. You never saw them coming for the trophy,
Yeah, I remember they
and
started
they were
from
just
the
there.
original
I
side.
don't know how. Yeah.
So since we are talking about your time in SS, let's talk about Krobo Girls for a bit. Groupies. Um, what can you tell us about
Okay.
your time at Groupies? I know my friends who went to Groupies tell me that Groupies has some of the nicest landscape and like scenery in Ghana. So there are some places where when you stand there, your breath will be taken away when you're in the school. How true is this, and
That's true.
how do you remember the school?
It's okay. Throughout my stay in Krogis, I grew to love the school. I mean, when I entered the school, I didn't really like it because my sister had been there and had gone there for her PTA meetings. So I didn't want to go there again. You know, I wanted to experience it, and I was there. And in year one, I was, I don't know, bullied by my seniors and all of that because I wanted to pose timid. I am not timid, but I wanted to pose timid. And so I was kind of bullied. So I didn't like the school, but I grew to learn the school, and I love everything about Krobo Girls SHS.
Krobo is shining. Um, so who was your favorite teacher and like what was your favorite spot on campus?
My favorite spot on campus. If I say the quiz room, I'm going to look like a nerd.
You won't be the first person to say that though. So you're allowed.
But the quiz room,
I'm guessing that was your safe space. It was a sort of haven from doing work around the school and like hiding from seniors and random people. Hi,
I
Jemima.
couldn't hear that.
Connection is
Can
not
you come
helping.
again?
Yeah, I was saying that I'm guessing you liked the quiz room because it was a safe haven for you. It was a place to hide out and relax.
Of course. Of course. I was escaping from all sorts of gatherings, not to necessarily study, sometimes to sleep and all of that.
It's good to know that at least you sleep sometimes. Some people
Was
are
I
under
do?
the impression that nerds don't sleep.
I do sleep. I love sleeping.
Okay. So you qualified to the semifinals in 2018. I think that was the first time Krobo girls were in the semis. How did you feel then?
Okay, at that time, it hadn't yet hit me that we were in the semifinals, and I just thought, oh, we've gone far, we've done well, and I was okay. But then thinking about it, we actually sent our school to the semifinals. That's a great one. So I must say the feeling was beautiful. We've left, say, a legacy, and I'm proud that the new ones will, I mean, break it so far. So far. This has been like 4 or 5 years, and
Yeah,
it's still there. Like, I mean,
I guess the next big step is getting to the final and then after that winning the whole thing.
the trophy.
Yeah. I how did participating in the NSMQ affect the rest of your life, um, your
Okay,
academic
so
and professional?
okay. So when I came to the university, almost everyone knew me.
Hi, Jemima. Seems you're a bit frozen now. Can you still hear me? After a long break, we are back. Sincere apologies for the hold up and the hitches. We are trying our best to minimize the breakages. Jemima, can you hear me?
Yes, please, I can.
And hear you too. Um, this has been a very soft start conversation, so I apologize for that. Um, but you were telling us about how the NSMQ affected your life before the conversation got disrupted. So you can just take it from the top and tell us
Yeah.
how.
So I was saying that when I entered the university, because they've seen me on their screens, I'm the most outstanding female contestant. So automatically, especially in my class, you are the best. And that was putting so much pressure on me because I didn't really know about the program I had chosen. All I knew is I wanted to be an engineer. So it was a little difficult. But the positive side is that it kept me on my toes. You cannot mess up in any way. You have to put in your best. So I was putting in my best from day one till I completed.
That's good. It sounds like it kept you motivated. And
Yes, did.
so I was going to ask if you still follow the quiz, but I know for a fact that you come with the police team. You've been coming with them in recent years, so maybe you can tell us a bit
Yeah.
about your experience as an alum coaching your juniors.
Okay, so I realized that when I'm training them, that is not the same Jemima 4 years ago. I've forgotten almost all the tricks and all of that. Now my brain is all about beams and columns and structures, drains, all engineering. But at least there are some arithmetic and some stage tricks I try to teach them. Yeah.
Yeah, it's good you've mentioned arithmetic. I noticed from you watching your contest with Holy Child School, most of the questions that you were confidently rushing for were questions that required calculations, like the math, the physics, the ones that work out your answer quickly and then you answer them. So I noticed that it seemed you like calculations. So I wanted to ask if I'm assuming or that's actually the truth.
You are not. I love math. It is two. There is nothing else. If one plus one is two, that's it. But for biology, someone is going to explain it this way, the other person is going to explain that way, and they are all going to make sense. I don't like that confusion at all.
Okay.
So yeah, I love math.
So since we've already started talking about your time at KNUST, you
Yeah,
said you didn't know what you wanted to do. You just wanted to be an engineer. So
yeah.
how did you adjust your expectations and like hone in on a career as a civil engineer?
Okay, so in
Hi, sorry, Jemima. Sorry to cut you, but
yeah,
we couldn't hear that, so you might have to start from the
no
top because
problem.
I could see that your lips were moving, but I couldn't hear anything.
Okay.
So,
So from year one to early year two, it was still a little difficult because I was figuring out how everything was about the whole of civil engineering until I went for one internship. I saw what was on the field and I knew it was something I would love because
High school is
people sit
represented
down
by Obeng Opokua Jemima.
on,
you can keep going. Sorry, um,
okay,
I was
people
surprised.
sit down on your values and there it is, Pokwa's interchange. There, a structure. You know, it's fascinating. So I knew I would love it. And I had a mentor who helped me throughout. Um, and NSMQ, it's as if
And
they
SMQ
already know
helps
me.
because, or whenever you
Everywhere
go
I
somewhere,
found
for people
myself,
know you.
exactly.
Right.
And they feel I have potential. So they are willing to invest in me. And I appreciate that because I am helped. I'm wherever I am, I'm helped. And I appreciate it.
Yeah, that's really cool. You had a lot of
Yeah.
helping hands
Yeah.
because of your popularity as the outstanding female contestant. That's really cool.
Yeah.
So the internship strengthened your resolve and helped you really decide to go into civil engineering.
Yes, please.
So can you explain civil engineering to me like I was an 8-year-old? What do you do on a day-to-day basis at work?
Okay. So I say civil engineering personally. It's anything built. It's infrastructure, the roads, the buildings, the water systems, anything that is built. And my day-to-day activities, if I am not on the field to help supervise or go for inspections or others, I am in the office designing and learning new things for my career.
I've always been curious. What's the difference between architecture and civil engineering? As- And this response is for our fans who are still in SS, who are deciding what to
Okay,
do in university. Yeah.
okay. Again, I will say civil architecture is like civil engineering without math, without any technicalities. I mean, they want a building to look like a fish. They want the site to be five, the site to be four, and that's all they care about. Civil engineering is going to find out how many reinforcements can we put into this column for this fish-like structure to stand. That is why when a building collapses, they look for the engineer and not the architect.
That reminds me of I think a meme I saw that an architect's wild dream is an engineer's nightmare.
That's true.
So I guess we learn a different now. One has to do
Yeah,
with more like aesthetics. I'm sure architects also learn about like numbers and stuff, but the
yeah,
civil engineering is more technical.
yes.
Okay. So can you tell us about some of the civil engineered stuff you've done? What have you built or what have you been involved in building?
Can you take it again, please?
So I wanted to know what you've done as a civil engineer so far in your career.
Okay,
What projects have you worked on?
okay. So I am currently working with Associated Consultants Limited. There's a firm that designed and supervised the entire construction of the Pokwase interchange.
Okay.
Currently, we are working on the Ofankor Sawam stretch, and as a trainee, associated consultants want you to explore every field. So I assist in structures, drainage, geotech, um, highway, even surveying, every aspect. And it's not just about the technical aspect, environmental, social, how to tender a document, contracts, everything, everything, even soft skills. I mean,
So
yeah,
the a holistic training as a future or I mean a current civil engineer, so you
yes,
can handle every different aspect
exactly.
of the project. Okay.
Before I decide to specialize, yeah,
Have you thought about that yet, or you're still?
I have, but I've not concluded, so I cannot share it.
That's fine. I'm sure we'll find out
Yeah,
soon enough.
yeah,
Um, and also, reading your profile, which was published on nsmq.com.gh,
yeah,
we saw that you've done some volunteering work with
yes,
Engineers Without Borders.
yeah.
Can you tell us a little bit about that? Why
Okay,
and
so
how you did that?
I was introduced to it by a friend, a colleague. His name is familiar. He was a contestant for Ghana National College, and he was in my class. So he suggested that I joined, and I decided to join the clinic team initially, but I changed my mind when I was taking my final year project in drainage. So I was like, let me explore the water distribution system, and I helped a little in designing. Yes.
Okay. We didn't catch the name of the friend because the line muted. If you don't mind just saying it again.
Oh, he's Nathan David Obeyamaku
Oh right, I remember
from
Nathan.
Ghana National College.
Yeah. Okay,
Yeah.
that's nice.
I initially
Another
said I met
NSMQ.
amazing people.
Yeah,
Yeah,
another NSMQ connection that is affecting your life. That's really cool.
exactly.
Um, okay, so at this point in time, let me look at the comments we've had because the disruption in the production affected everything. I'm just going to read some of the comments we've received, and if we have
Okay.
any questions, I'm going to share those. So Theophilus Adams said, I remember the very day we had a contest with them in their school. This Jemima girl is too fancy. Okay. Sandra Nade Nipe says, I remember this lady and she really did well. Um, Marku Mate says, proud to see her become an engineer.
I'm proud of myself too, by the
We are
way.
all proud. Bismarck, I apologize if I'm saying this wrong, but Bismarck Alnice, or Alnice, says, I won't forget this Jemima girl. It seems Nathan David is watching because
Mm,
Nathan David just says, yes, she likes food.
it's fine, it's fine.
So, yes, if you have any questions for Jemima, you can comment them and I will try to ask them to the best of my ability. So, let's come back to conversation about your life as an adult, I guess. Since when we first met, you were still a teenager.
First of
Um,
all, I am not
mhm.
yet an adult. That's great.
Why
I
not?
am still, I am
A
a
baby
growing child.
girl. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's fine. We are all children of God. So,
Okay, okay, okay.
but yeah, at this point in the conversation, we talk about more personal stuff.
Okay.
So maybe how your life was like growing up, the basic school you attended, some of how these experiences shaped you. So just like a walk down memory lane. Yeah.
Okay, so what do I remember? Growing up, I know I was a timid student, very shy, short and bullied. Yeah, so I was a little reserved until I think class six. Wasn't a so good student, but I tried and I was selected. So I think it gave me a little bit of confidence, and then I've been living with it. Yeah, I grew up in Koko. As a matter of fact, that's where I am right now.
Okay.
Yeah, for the Easter break. Yeah, I've spent almost 70% of my life so far at Nkoko. I attended Pentecost Preparatory School in Nkoko. I am proud of that school as well.
Okay. I'm sure that school is proud of
Yeah.
you too.
Oh, I think that's
um,
fine.
what can you tell us about your family if it's not too private?
I'm proud to say we are four ladies.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm the last born,
Ah,
and we have an electrical engineer, the one I'm right after. And she motivated me a lot. She attended Krobo Girls. She was part of the quiz team. And so I was motivated to do more. Yes. Then I have two other sisters. One did education, and one did community development. So yeah, four ladies. Aside my
okay.
mom and my dad. Yeah.
It sounds like you have a house of big people, impressive individuals.
Mm. Oh, okay.
Um, so, what can you tell us about your future plans? I mean, I know specific ones might be difficult, but like general ideas. What do you see yourself doing in the next few years?
I watched a certain interview with Prof. Hoffman,
Okay.
and she made mention that there are about 4 or 5 female professors in Ghana. If it is not too late, I want to be the fifth
You
or sixth.
okay?
Yeah. So I see myself studying more, but I don't want to be in the academia because industry, I mean, that is it. That is life. I want to see Ghana grow, and I think we can do that through civil engineering.
This civil engineering vision of Ghana can align with like Ghana's social and political history, but this is not the platform for that. So, if you want to talk about how you think civil engineering can like grow Ghana,
I can't hear you.
well, I was saying that if you can just share more about how civil engineering can help to develop
Oh, okay.
Ghana. Yeah. So, like,
No, Ghana
what
is
are
a
some of the
developing
ideas?
country,
Yeah.
and development is kind of rated on the number of infrastructure that you have: roads, buildings. How is your system like? And that is engineering. As a matter of fact, civil engineering. And so the more there are civil engineers in this country who are willing to help build the country. But we cannot do that without money. So
That's true.
yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
I guess this is a good time to give you the mic. If there's a message you have for NSMQ contestants, like former, future contestants, NSMQ fans who are listening to us right now, if you have any message, any usually people use this as a chance to give some motivational quotes, but you can say something else, or you can entertain us since you're a theater
Why
buff.
entertain? Is it because I said I loved comedy?
Yes, please. I'm using your background, but you can do something else if you
Oh,
don't want
okay.
to.
I just want
Yeah.
to tell anyone watching right now, especially those who are learning for the competition, those who are in SHS, that being an NSMQ contestant alone shows that you are excellent. And so, if that is at the back of their minds, I don't think they will be intimidated in any way by any school, by anyone, by the noise, especially to my female contestants. You are excellent. I think that is fine.
So the motivational quote is that you are excellent. It seems you have more to
Yeah,
say. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you.
don't worry. Don't worry. It's fine.
Okay. What about a message to the rest of the world? People who are not necessarily here for MSNQ.
One thing I have learned throughout this short period of school is to be confident. Even if I don't know, I am confident. And so there should be confidence everywhere they find ourselves. They should be confident. People are willing to help. And if you are not confident enough, one, to ask or to come out and then tell us the little you know, I mean, you'll be in your shell forever. So they should be confident. Everyone.
Okay. So those are some really good for the motivational quotes for today. Those are some really good
Yeah.
hard hitters.
And last one. Last
Uh-huh.
one. To the students. It is not always about book. Please. The world is not looking for nerds. So as you study, learn some other skills. Public speaking, digital marketing, social life. It's very important. So, I mean, yes, the books are good, but they should add value to themselves. Value. Yeah, that's it.
I'm looking forward to your mentorship session in the next few years because it sounds like you'll be really good at it.
Yes, please.
Okay, so I don't think we have any more comments. So despite the what's the word, the fluctuation in the internet connection, I have enjoyed my conversation with you. If
I
you are
have
now
as well.
tuning in, we've been chatting with Jemima Opokua Obeng from Krobo Girls SHS 2018. She was adjudged the best female contestants in the 2018 edition of the NSMQ, where Krobo Girls made it to the semi-finals for the first time. So thank you for joining us this evening. Thank you for who you are, and allowing us to copy you where we have to copy and adapt some of your strategies too. If you have any final words, maybe you want to give specific shout outs to certain people who helped you on the way, and then
Okay.
yeah.
Harriet Fiabo. Hi.
Your teammate on stage.
Yes, please. And then some engineers and associated consultants. Helping me. They are really helping. Engineer Benedicta, Engineer Naki. These are very good female engineers. Engineer Richard Gamadeko. I cannot thank you enough. Engineer Bimpong. Yeah. And then my colleagues and roommates, Elam and Amma, Nathan David, Albert, Owen, Vida, Owen. I mentioned Owen's name twice.
That's suspicious.
Oh no. Richard, my my friend.
Okay. Thank you so much once again. We've been
Welcome.
Benjamin Adiaba from NSMQ Ghana. You can rewatch the quarterfinal contests featuring Krobo Girls SHS in 2018. They met Holy Child School and St. Margaret Mary. In the coming weeks, we'll be posting more videos from previous editions, so you can subscribe to our YouTube and turn your notifications on. and comment, share. You can request for stuff, and if it's available, we try to post it too. And yeah, check out the NSMQ website, meet stuff, share stuff, and hopefully we'll see Jemima again one of these days as a big professor, civil engineer somewhere, and she'll be doing her mentorship session. And
Yes.
yeah, so since it's the start of a nice long holiday weekend, I'm not going to take too much of your time. So until we meet again in 2 weeks' time, this has been a primetime production. Enjoy your weekend. Bye bye.
Bye bye.